Yo, how's it going, guys? In this video here, we're going to be covering a pretty lucrative mithril farming guide. Just got turned on to it recently because I was leveling jewel crafting. Saw mithril is through the roof right now, and this is just a nice, easy, straight to the point guide on just about any character that you have that has mining. Been doing it on my rogue. Sprint's nice, getting through dungeons fast. Stealth is good, vanish is good. A lot of things to make this run a little bit easier. This is usually where every run will start, and we'll get into it now with a little commentary. So basically, that's where you'll start from every reset. With your second account, or if you can get a friend to reset the dungeon, you'll always respawn at the graveyard. On the run back to Maraudon, you have a chance at mithril nodes along the way. You'll see some coming up, and I will cover what I refer to as the lockout bridge, which is where you can wait around a couple mithril spawns down by the uh, princess portal, and it'll make more sense when we get there. But I figured I don't think enough people have covered this run really, and for whatever reason, I would check the auction house on your server. I did a scan before we started doing this. Mithril ores at 299. Mithril bars are selling for even more for the people who can't make the bars themselves, because there are a lot of people who went double crafting professions and no gatherings for min-maxing their characters. So definitely some money to be made, and the run really isn't that long. Super easy, fast to do. You'll see how long it is. I think I usually finish my runs like 4 minutes max. And this is one of the nodes that spawn along the way. It really is. You'll see how good this farm can be. This is the what I call the lockout bridge. So when you're locked out and you have nothing to do, if you only have one account or you have a second account, just leave it locked out right here and keep an eye on the nodes in the area. For they'll respawn as your lockouts are coming back up. But yeah, we'll just go through the portal. Usually, yep, there's a node that usually spawns in this room right away. If it doesn't, it doesn't matter. There will be basically makeup nodes along the way. Low end is 3 nodes per run. High end, I think, is 5. And we're a rogue. Easy peasy. Paladins are also good for this farm just because of the flat movement speed. They have a lot of tools as well. Obviously, you can just kill whatever you want in here. You don't need to be max level. Lower level characters can do this. This guy hasn't touched Northrend yet, and he's my dungeon miner for the lucrative dungeon farms, because you're guaranteed nodes and there's no competition. So this is, you log in, you do a couple runs, you get locked out in 20 minutes, you get back on your main character, or whatever you're doing on your other tunes. There are more nodes throughout the dungeon, but I've found it, I'd rather just get in, get out, get my lockouts. There's not always a node over here, but there is now, so it's always good to make sure you check this corner. Also, something to note is the special gems that drop out of mithril nodes, like star rubies sell for decent gold, aquamarines sell for incredible gold. I mean, even earlier this week, these aquamarines were selling for like 30 something gold a piece, and it's like they've plummeted, but they're still selling for 21 gold a piece, which it really is amazing. And this won't last for long, right? People are gonna get onto it. They're gonna start mining this, so it is better to get this done now before it tanks. Because I mean, it's already been going down. I know a guy I watched, Scotty J. Shout out to him. He's the guy that turned me onto this farm. But I think his video was just a little bit confusing in the pacing that he did it. He didn't really. But it doesn't matter. It was a good video, but I figured I would cover just the run and kind of talk through it. Also, you can kill the boss along the way if you want extra raw gold. I've found that it really just isn't worth it. So sometimes you always want to walk near this edge because sometimes there'll be a Mithril that spawns down there. And you'll never get that one right away. Don't jump into the water. You're going to finish the run and then you'll go back for it, and that's where you'll log out if there's a node there. If not, just keep going forward. There is usually one that will spawn on this wall, and then when we get into this room, that'll be the last node. Like I said, 3 to 5 nodes per run, but technically if you count the nodes you find on the run back, it's more. And that's why I don't like to do the entire Maraudon Mithril run, because it really just isn't worth the extra time invested to get an extra node or two when you can just be in and out. It's looking like nothing left. And usually end the run right here. This is where we log out. And that was 3 minutes 41 seconds from the zoning into the entrance. And that's it. It really is that simple. Ideally, you want to have, I mean, the run's going to be better. Make sure you have your second account or a friend that is willing to help you, because it's going to speed up the time significantly. So once you're logged out, they'll just have it reset, right? Instances will be reset. I usually give them a sec to reset it, but once you're back in, instance has been reset. You're back at the graveyard, and as Scotty J would say, job's a good one. Farm that gold and take advantage of the double crafting professions out there. You have a lot of free, easy gold to make here. Cheers, folks. That's the run.